morning. Time to wake up. The sun is out. Come now. That's it. You must be exhausted. Rest a while longer if you like.
Where am I? This is... Magnolia. Idia. Sir, everyone's here. And you're all okay?
We're alive, at least.
All I remember is the light. A tremendous light and noise. Wait, where's Denny?
A transmission from the moon? This is Magnolia. Appleberry, do you read me?
Magnolia, I've been trying to reach you for ages. What in the world happened down there? The ball we were tracking in Luxendark. Its signature has disappeared.
We did it. We defeated Diamante. Finally, our people are avenged.
You did it. You truly did it, Magnolia. You are the pride of Fort Loon, the savior of our people. As soon as your ship is repaired, return to us at once. At long last, we will rebuild our home.
Yes, of course.
Is something the matter, Magnolia?
Ce n'est rien. It's nothing. I'll return as soon as I can, sir. Just allow me a little more time to rest.
Of course. You've more than earned it. Rest well. We will be waiting for you.
Magnolia.
Mes amis, I want to thank you all so much. For everything.
We're the ones who should be thanking you. Agnes, you and I, even Luxendark itself wouldn't be here today if not for you.
You're really going back? We'll miss you. But you can come back and visit, right?
Of course. I think.
Ah, so you're all finally awake.
Master Carl, it really is you.
Why, if it isn't Tiz. What a pleasant surprise. How many years has it been? Have you been keeping yourself well? You look so different from what I remember.
Don't forget me.
Ah, and sweet little Idia. When did you grow into such a fine young woman?
So, I take it you all know one another.
It's a long story, but this is where we all first met. Me and Agnes and Idia and,
Master Carl runs the best inn in Caldisla. We always counted on him when you...
Oh, that reminds me. The king is waiting for you at the castle. I promised I'd send you there as soon as you awoke.
The king... of course. We'll go at once.
Wow, sir. You even know the king. You never fail to impress.
I guess so.
Well, come on. We can't keep royalty waiting. So, this is the capital of the peaceful kingdom of Caldisla.
Such a lovely city.
Yeah. Is everything all right, sir?
It's just strange. This is the capital of the country where I was born and raised. It's where I first met Agnes and everyone. So why... Why had I forgotten all about it until just now?
What? You too, Tiz?
Two? Idia, you mean...
Yeah. It was like I'd forgotten everything. Ominous lighting that house on fire. Everything with Carl. And Owen! Oh, I only just remembered Owen now.
Now that you mention it, I've read about Kaldisla in countless books, but it's like there was a hole in my memory.
What could this mean?
So, you all fell victim as well.
Alternus! What are you doing here?
What am I doing? I'm the one who carried you out of the Skyhold and to safety.
That was you? I guess I should thank you for saving my life. Again.
I would go to the very ends of the earth for you if you needed me, Idia.
Right.
Still, it never occurred to me that others might have been affected as I was. How could all of us have forgotten an entire nation for so long? As though our memories had been sealed away. That bloody witch, Yoko, will pay.
Yoko?
When last we met, this is what she said to me. Go to Kaldisla, the land of endings. At the time, the name Kaldisla was entirely foreign to my ears. I imagine she must be somewhere even now, watching us with dark glee. You should hurry to the Grand Marshal's side. He and Pope Agnes will aid you. I will go to find my own answers.
Alternus, are you sure you should go alone?
You needn't worry about me. I will return to you.
Be careful.
Whoa! If it isn't young Tiz, hero of Kaldisla.
It's been too long, Your Highness.
That it has. 2 whole years since you collapsed and were whisked off to Eternia. We worried about you, lad. It is good to see you back among us. This calls for a celebration. The savior of our kingdom, no, of our world, has returned to us.
3 cheers for Tiz! Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah!
Long live the king! Long live our savior!
You're too kind. I wasn't expecting such a royal welcome.
Amazing, sir. The soldiers love you, and even the king depends on you.
Today is truly a joyous day. We must prepare a great feast. Bring the finest meats and cheeses and...
Oh! Tiz! Idia!
Egil! I hardly even recognized you.
Junior Captain Egil, do you have something to report?
You bet I do! Forgive me, Your Highness. I come bearing urgent news!
Let us hear it, my boy.
There have been sightings of a great beast at Lantano Villa to the north, sire.
What's that you say?
A great beast?
We the youth brigade would be honored to investigate for our king. We request permission to set out at once.
Wait, Your Highness.
You object to this, Tiz?
We'll go investigate the rumors. Listen, Egil. The captain of the guard doesn't go looking for foes to conquer. It's not his job to rack up heroic deeds. His job is to keep his men in order, that they can protect the king and the people.
But...
Yes, our Captain Owen, may his soul rest in peace, was just as you say. He fought against his own urges to seek battle and glory, that he might better protect the castle and his countrymen. Junior Captain Egil, leave this task to Tiz. Surely the hero of Norende can handle it. Let us focus our energies on defending this fair city, for it is a duty that captains and kings both share.
Your Highness! Tiz!
Egil! Why, look how you've grown.
Tiz, would you care to introduce us?
Of course, this is Egil.
Brother.
We met him in Eisenberg, in the mines. There were a lot of things. Long story short, we ended up bringing him to live here in Kaldisla.
And now you're junior captain of the guards. You must have worked hard the past 2 years.
That's quite the accomplishment. I'm Yu Geniolja.
Yu's a captain of sorts, too. He leads the Crystal Guard's own 3 Cavaliers.
The leader of the 3 Cavaliers? That's amazing! You must be like the best of the best! So, why are you hanging out with someone like Tiz here?
As smart-mouthed as ever, I see. Yu's a good friend of ours. I guess you could say he's like a slightly older, younger brother.
Tiz, is anyone not like a brother to you?
Junior Captain, the city garrison needs to be put through its paces.
Yes, sir! I'm on my way!
Good luck to you, Junior Captain.
Thanks. You guys take care too, okay?
Well, I guess that cinches it.
Let's go look into that monster.
Lantano Villa lies up to the north. I'll mark our map.
We have to get to the bottom of this. What's that?
It's
It's the Rub-a-Dub! Finally! Splish splash, it's time for a bath!
Miss Sakura, you're all right.
I was out collecting the laundry when that pillar of light suddenly appeared. I don't remember precisely what happened, but the Rub-a-Dub started spinning and spinning like bathwater going down a drain. The next thing I knew, we were plunked down right in the middle of the ocean. It took more than a week to fix all the damage done to the baths and the boiler. This is the first time we've seen land since the whole disaster began. Ah, la vache! Talk about survival skills.
You've been through quite the ordeal. We'll take over from here, so you just take it easy.
Take it easy? This is no time to take anything easy. On our way here, we came across the biggest school of fish I've ever seen.
Did you say fish?
Our tanks are fit to burst with delights of the sea. I've already begun preparing the sashimi boats and writing up the menus. Tonight we'll be serving the bathhouse's super deluxe seafood banquet.
I knew we saved the world for a reason!
So you have come, my daughter.
Brave Lee, Grand Marshal of the Eternian Forces, and holder of the Templar Asterisk. The ruling hand of the Duchy, and, closer to home, Idia's stern but loving father. After a long and bloody war, peace between the Duchy and the Crystal Orthodoxy is finally within reach. What wisdom do you suppose he wishes to impart to you now?
No. You come to me as Idia Lee, Knights Captain of the Eternian Ducal Guard.
Father, what are you doing here?
Answer me this. Are you prepared to succeed me? Are you ready to rule a nation?
Father?
In olden times, it was said that a true ruler must possess one of two qualities. The strength to cut down any foe who would stand before him without doubt or hesitation. Or the resolve to defend the multitudes who would cling to him for protection without letting any come to harm. And yet, in many ways, these two powers, these two innate abilities, are opposites of one another.
So you're asking me if I had to choose one?
Just so. Now, I ask you once more, are you truly prepared to take my place, to rule a nation?
Do I have the will to rule? Yes, I do, Father.
Well said. Now, I would know what you believe. Which of these two qualities would you value most, were you to rule? Would you choose the power to cut down your foes? If so, go to Everlast Tower and retrieve the Grand Marshal's sword. Or would you value the power to protect your subjects? Then visit the Central Command Dungeon and retrieve the Grand Marshal's shield.
The Grand Marshal's sword from Everlast Tower, or the Grand Marshal's shield from the dungeons of Central Command?
When you appear before me as a true ruler, and only then, I shall share with you all that is mine to share.
Yes, Father. Understood, Grand Marshal, sir. Idia Lee, Knights Captain of the Ducal Guard, will not let you down.
Well spoken, my daughter. Now go, and be strong. I shall await you in the Cave of Vestments. Seek me out when you have found your answer.
Spiffy! Ta-ta-da! Shield grilled cave scallop, ducal guard style.
Oh, nice. These are the scallops you collected earlier, right?
Fresh scallops are the best.
And I love the miso butter sauce.
The bed of green onions and bean sprouts really works too. The juice from the scallops soaks into the greens, turning them into a refreshing seafood salad. Like an undersea garden.
By the way, did you say shield grilled?
Yeah, instead of a hot plate, I used this shield here to grill them.
Wow, that's awfully extravagant.
I read that the soldiers in the field would use their shields to grill meat and their helmets to boil potatoes.
How resourceful. I'll have to remember that the next time I'm in the woods without a frying pan. You make a lot of grilled food, Idia. Is that popular among the Ducal Guard?
Sure is. Hearty battlefield fare fit for heroes. That's always been their motto.
A feast fit for heroes is right.
The Knights of the Ducal Guard have always been like that. Big, strong warriors with even bigger hearts.
It sounds like a proud tradition.
Just like the Sky Knights when I first joined them, I guess.
It must have been a real honor. Is that where you learned to cook Ducal Guard cuisine?
The Eternian 4th Guard Unit, the Sky Knights, was once part of the Ducal Guard. Its commander was none other than Sir Argent Heinkel. This was his shield, passed down from captain to captain.
Oh, so that's the shield you used to... Wait... You used a priceless heirloom to grill scallops?
Darn right. Just have to rinse it off and it'll be good as new. It's what Heinkel would have done.
A meal fit for heroes? More like a meal fit for madmen. What if you were ambushed while you were cooking?
Well, that's why they outlawed deep frying, you know.
Yeah, it'd be like a fire shield, except you'd be the one getting burned.
As commander of the Ducal Guard, Heinkel was sworn to serve Father night and day. Father's the one who taught him how to cook on the battlefield.
So the Templar taught him, and you've inherited their legacy. I suppose that's the Ducal Guard way.
Exactly.
Wait, so all those dishes with way too much sugar and your culinary experiments, they were inherited from the Ducal Guard too?
Huh? What is it?
This mithril shield. I've been holding onto it for my collection. It's the Pope Agnes Ascension Limited Commemorative Edition.
Oh, so that's why it was polished all spiffy. It made the cooking a breeze, I'll tell ya.
But my shield, it's all covered in soot and miso butter.
Hey, guess what, everyone? I've got another special treat for you. Check it out. Scallop soup in a helmet, Ducal Guard style.
Oh no, you didn't.
I sure did. I used the shiniest, best-kept helmet I could find. Look at it sparkle.
But that's my Legion helmet. That was my prize for qualifying at the Arena Regionals of the World Fighting Spirit Championships.
You know, it's good that you take care of your things. But the most wasteful thing of all is not to use them.
You want us to take a survey? But what about our food?
We have to do this before dinner, otherwise it won't mean anything.
Okay, but what kind of survey?
Well, let me put it this way. You drinks tea, but not coffee. Tiz and Idia both like coffee, but Idia has a serious sweet tooth. And so it goes for other food and drink.
What you're saying is we all have different tastes. You two were arguing about food just the other day, weren't you?
That's right. One of us is completely deluded and thinks steak should be served with ketchup.
Well, duh, everyone knows that.
No, they don't. It's a travesty. Ketchup is for burgers and fries.
Maybe Magnolia is onto something with this survey idea.
We'll see. So, what do you want to know?
All right, question 1. What do you put on your eggs?
Oh, this is easy.
Oh, I know. Hollandaise. It's gotta be hollandaise sauce, right?
Would you listen to Mr. Hoity-toity? Everyone knows it's ketchup.
I'm fine with just a dash of salt and pepper.
Sometimes I can't tell if your tastes are refined or just plain boring.
No, he is absolutely right. Good point, sir. The answer is salt and pepper. And hollandaise.
Moving along. Next question. Fried oysters. What do you put on them?
Well, seafood, tartar sauce. End of story.
You can't just lump all seafood together. The right answer is ketchup. And you, Tiz? Let me guess. Salt again?
Oh no, soy sauce for oysters, definitely.
Soy sauce? Ugh, where'd that come from?
That's how Anya's taught me to eat them way back when. I admit, I thought it was kind of weird at the time.
You don't say.
Anyway, next question. Favorite style of ramen?
Ooh, things just got serious. Okay, tsukemen. Oh, no, wait. Tonkotsu. Tonkotsu shoyu.
Not Alcampa noodles?
Huh, that counts as ramen? Well, no, I'm sticking with tonkotsu shoyu.
Well, I like miso, with butter on top, obviously.
And a dash of vinegar too, right?
Tiz, exactly. Which means you're also...
Sorry, I'm a salt man. I prefer a clear broth to a creamy one. What about you, Magnolia?
Well, since I came to Luxembourg, I've had a lot of ramen, and I mean a lot. And I like them all. Whatever the type, you can't go wrong with ramen.
Hey, no fair. I'm changing my answer then. D, all of the above. Look, are we done? Because I am starved. I'll eat anything, as long as it's now.
Yeah, me too. I'm feeling kind of lightheaded. I have to eat something. I don't care what.
Enfin, the words I was waiting for. Today's menu is Magnolia's special boiled meat and spuds. À la lune.
Gosh, that sounds impressive. But what's a laloon?
Bleak and featureless.
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, I can't hide it any longer. I'm so sorry. It's a complete disaster. You remember how we put all our herbs and spices in one basket? Well, I must have dropped it somewhere. I've been waiting for you to say you're so hungry you'll eat anything.
Why have all the sneaky tricks?